A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. What should be done in a situation like this?
Good morning. In any situation, it's about finding a room of agreement or something to agree about and moving forward from that.
What do we know about his captors' needs? They've put him on video. What do you think they're trying to establish from doing that?
Videos are usually made to communicate the message. This message is, of course, that they are serious about what they're doing. And the person who's negotiating should dearly take note of the communication in it.
And what do you think the communication in it means? What is the message there? I mean, it's hard to ascertain from the little that I've seen, certainly, and I'm not an expert, what their needs are, considering where they are in Syria.
I think the most important part is that he should change his approach, because that is specifically stated. And then they should work on finding a level of agreement on what is to be done to secure his release.
Now, they haven't, as far as I know, asked for any money. If money is not required in this sort of instance, where to from here?
Money is often an option, but the payment of ransom is usually not a favorable situation for any official, keeping all the consequences of that in mind. In some cases, it is not about money, but about coming to an agreement about a working procedure, who is doing what in a next form of relationship, or something in that line. So it's depending on what their agreement and what their previous discussions were. You have to critically look into that and find a mutual solution for that.
If money is an issue, I believe that it is always paid. A friend of mine's brother was kidnapped in Afghanistan. He was working for Channel 4. And even though the channel said that they'd never put up money, apparently they ultimately did. Is that often the only way that you can get people out, if you do hand over that money, but obviously keep that message quiet?
In some cases, there's some logisticals to be paid off, so that is definitely part of the matter to be settled. The raw ransom of it's a difficult way to go, because it brings only a temporary solution, and that is for the one person, but maybe the next person will be kidnapped and the same will be demanded. So therefore, it is a difficult thing to do the payment of a ransom.
Okay, so do you have any idea what his situation is and how close he is to being captured, or sorry, rather released? A friend of his said that Islamophobia is playing a part here, and that's why it's taken so long. Do you agree with that?
I wouldn't say that would play a part. It depends on the information focusing on it. It is not clear to me what exactly is the underlying circumstances in this case.
All right. What is the conversation that should be had with families in this sort of situation?
I think it's important for families to remember that authorities try all possible avenues to get to the end of the solution. And another matter bothering families is some feelings of, why shouldn't I prevented him to go, or should I not convince him to stay? Sometimes life is just doing that cycle. And then to keep on to a hope and to a belief that there will be some solution in this.
Increasingly, he's saying that his conditions are worsening. I should imagine he's petrified. Yes.
I think any type of hostage incident is petrifying for the hostage. So it is very difficult. You're at that moment constantly focused by the value of life and what is happening the next day. And that is often the only thing you can focus on.
All right, and Stratham, thank you very much for talking to us.